Emotional blackmail. How to recognize manipulation through feelings of guilt, fear, or duty. Introduction. A silent war with no winners.
Good afternoon. Today we'll talk about one of the most toxic and yet most common forms of relationships. A form that's often confused with love, care, or intimacy. We'll be talking about emotional blackmail. Imagine living with an invisible collar. Not iron, but rope, silk. It doesn't press until you decide to take a step in a direction your loved one doesn't like. Then the rope tightens, and you hear phrases like, "How could you? I've done so much for you. I won't survive if you leave. You don't want everything to fall apart because of you, do you?" And so you stay, not out of love, but out of fear, guilt, or a sense of duty. Emotional blackmail isn't overt aggression. It's a quiet, underhanded effort that erodes your self-esteem, your sense of reality, and your will. Today, we'll be taking a full look at this phenomenon. From recognizing killer phrases to a step-by-step defense plan, we'll analyze real-life conversations, examine the tactics of manipulators, and most importantly, develop your own personal defense algorithm that will allow you to maintain both your boundaries and, where possible, your relationships. And yes, we'll be drawing on the work of key experts in this field, those who have literally mapped this manipulative territory, but we won't name them so that our focus is on the essence, not the authority figures. So, let's start with the most important thing, the definition.
Part 1. What is emotional blackmail? How it works.
Let's be clear. Emotional blackmail is a form of psychological abuse in which one person, the manipulator, uses the fear, obligation, and guilt of another person, the victim, to control their behavior and get what they want. The key word here is control. Not a request, not an agreement, but control. The manipulator doesn't say, "I feel sad when you do this." They say, "You hurt me when you do this," translating their emotion into blame. This is a substitution of concepts. Your action equals your intention to harm me. It works according to a simple and terrifying pattern described by a well-known American psychotherapist. It's called FOG, fear, obligation, guilt. The manipulator envelopes the victim in this fog, in which all common sense is lost. Fear of conflict, fear of being bad, fear of ruining relationships, fear of hurting someone, physical fear. I'll do something to myself. Obligation, duty, I'm your mother, you owe me. I've done so much for you and you. We're family, we have to stick together. Guilt, the constant suggestion that your natural needs for rest, personal space, your own decisions are selfish and betrayal. In this fog, a person stops asking themselves the main question, what do I want? They begin to live by the question, what must I do so that they stop suffering / being angry / being silent? And this is a trap.
Part 2. The language of blackmail. Analyzing manipulative phrases.
Let's get down to specifics. The language of emotional blackmail has its own vocabulary. Do you recognize it? Category 1. Blackmail disguised as love. If you truly love me, you would do what I want. Here, love is contingent on fulfilling a condition. It's not about feelings, it's about a deal. A loving person in your place would never do that. Absolute manipulation. You are compared to an abstract ideal to evoke feelings of inferiority and guilt. I love you more than anything in the world, and you disappoint me so much. Contrast. Elevating oneself to saintly status and belittling you. You are obligated to live up to this image of love. Category 2. Blackmail through duty and sacrifice. I've given my whole life for you. Variations include, I raised you, I supported you. Past investments, real or imaginary, are used as an eternal, irrevocable IOU. Your life is now a lifelong payment on a loan you never took out. After everything I've done for you. A classic, any disobedience on your part is branded as sheer ingratitude. The manipulator's deeds are always golden, while yours are clay. We're family. / blood is thicker than water. Using abstract, lofty concept to block any attempt you make to assert personal boundaries. Your needs are declared secondary to family debt. Category 3. Blackmail through fear and threat. You'll break my heart, /you'll drive me to the grave. Shifting responsibility for the manipulator's health and life onto you. This is a powerful tool that evokes existential fear. Without you, I'll be lost /you're my meaning in life. An exaggerated dependency aimed at making you feel an overwhelming sense of responsibility for someone else's life. Threat of punishment by silence, passive aggression, a long, oppressive silence, heavy sighs, and a demonstrably sad expression after you've expressed your opinion. Message: you're to blame, and I'm suffering because of you. Figure out for yourself what you're guilty of and make it right. Category 4: humiliation and devaluation. Who are you to have an opinion, refuse, argue? You're too sensitive /you've got all wrong. Gaslighting in its purest form. You're told that your appropriate response to manipulation is your problem, your depravity. Everyone lives like this, and you with your quirks. Pressure through normativity. Your desire for a healthy relationship is dismissed as a quirk. A quirk. Each of these phrases isn't just words. It's a key that turns the wheel of your guilt, and the manipulator knows this key.
Part 3. Portrait of a manipulator and his tactics.
Who does this? Often, it's the closest people, parents, spouses, adult children, longtime friends. They aren't necessarily monsters. More often, they are hostages to their own trauma, immaturity, and all-consuming fear of losing control. One of the leading experts on addiction and codependency identified several roles in toxic relationships. The manipulator often combines two: the persecutor, when they pressure and blame, and the victim, when they moan and demand to be saved from the consequences of their own actions. Their main tactics: 1. Triangulation, involving third parties. Your wife is breaking us up. All my friends say you treat me badly. The goal is to create the feeling that everyone is against you and you are wrong. 2. Goal movement. Today, you agreed not to meet with friends so as not upset your mother. The next day, she'll be upset that you're sitting at home like a monk and embarrassing her in front of the neighbors. The rules of the game are constantly changing, so you can never win and relax. 3. Punishment and reward. Periods of icy silence or cruel words alternate with periods of incredible affection and generosity. It's like the experiment with a rat. An unpredictable reward creates the strongest addiction. You live in the hope that now you'll do everything right and get your good, loved one back. 4. Hide and seek with a direct answer. Any direct question you ask, "What do you want from me? Why are you offended?" is met with an evasive, vague, or accusatory answer. If you love me, you would have figured it out anyway. The goal is to keep you in a state of uncertainty and a constant search for the right solution. It's important to understand, a manipulator rarely acts consciously and maliciously. He's simply using the only strategy he knows that works for getting love, attention, and a sense of security: control. But that doesn't make it any easier.
Part 4. Protection algorithm. Step by step to freedom.
Now comes the most important part. What should you do? Your goal isn't to re-educate the manipulator. That's almost impossible without their willingness. But to step out of the game, establish healthy boundaries. This isn't a one-time act. It's a process. Here's your plan. Step 1, recognition. The hardest step. Stop justifying the manipulator's behavior. He's a good person. He's just tired. Acknowledge the fact. You're being manipulated. Say it out loud to yourself. Write it in a journal. Without this step, everything else is useless. Step 2, pause and recognize the trigger. When you hear one of these manipulative phrases, your first physiological reaction is panic, a lump in your throat, and the desire to immediately give in just to make it stop. Your new task is to create a gap between the stimulus and the response. Technique. Take a deep breath and mentally or out loud, if you can, say, "Stop. This is manipulation." You can physically move away, go to another room, or get a drink of water. Say, "I need time to think about what you said. I'll respond later." This disrupts the manipulator's entire scenario. Step 3, identify the mechanism. Ask yourself internally, what is she trying to achieve? What am I afraid of right now? How will I feel if I refuse? Guilt? Fear? Name the tool. Is the duty button or the fear button working right now? This translates the emotion into a rational plane, depriving the manipulation of its power. Step 4. Calmly statement the fact in your position, the broken record technique. Don't make excuses. Don't get into an argument. Don't try to prove the manipulator wrong. It's useless. Use a broken record technique calmly, without emotion. Repeat your position. Example dialogue. Manipulator. If you loved your mother, you would have moved in with me instead of renting an apartment. I'm alone, I'm scared. You, after a pause, I understand you're scared, but I'm not moving. I'll visit you on the weekends. Manipulator. Increasing the pressure. How can you? I raise you alone. You owe me. You, calmly. Like a robot, I understand how you feel. I'm not moving. I'll visit you on the weekends. Manipulator. Beginning to yelling or tears. You'll drive me to my grave. You, still the same. I'm sorry you're so upset. I'm not moving. I'll visit you on weekends. Your strength lies in calm and repetition. You don't play the emotional roller coaster. You put up a fence. Step 5. Offer an adult choice and place responsibility on the manipulator. A manipulator always offers you a false choice. Either you do it my way or you're bad. Offer them a real, adult choice and remind them of their responsibility. Example. Mom, I can't move out. I'm offering you 2 options. We can see each other on weekends, or you can be upset and we won't see each other at all. The choice is yours. Or, darling, I won't give you money for gambling. If you continue to blackmail me by leaving, that's your choice. I'm not holding you back. Step 6. Set and enforcement consequences. This is a crucial step. If the manipulation continues despite your calm words, you must establish clear, non-punitive, but unavoidable consequences. Formulation. If you continue yelling at me and blaming me, I will end this conversation and leave the room. And important. If the yelling continues, you leave quietly and calmly. Don't slam the door or yell back. Just leave. You've said it, you've done it. This teaches the manipulator that their methods no longer work. Step 7. Support yourself and seek support. Recovering from such a relationship requires energy. Practice self-compassion. Keep a journal where you document instances of manipulation and your successful responses. Seek help from a therapist or support group. Seek healthy relationships where you are valued for who you are, not for your submission. Where can you save a relationship? Only when a manipulator, confronted with your firm boundaries, takes a step forward, begins to respect your no, and ideally, seeks help themselves. More often than not, the relationship transforms. It becomes more distant, but also more honest. Sometimes it ends. And that, too, can be a healthy outcome.
Conclusion. Your value does not depend on your compliance.
Emotional blackmail is always a story about false responsibility. You are held responsible for feelings, choices, and life of another adult, while being deprived of responsibility for your own. By defending yourself, you don't become cruel. You become healthy. You say, I love you, but I can't live your life for you. I can't be the source of your happiness. Your happiness is your responsibility. Mine is mine. Your value as a person shouldn't be negotiable. If you do this, you're good. If you don't, you're bad. You are not a list of functions. You are a whole world, and your boundaries are not walls of love, but a shoreline that defines where you end and the other person begins. Homework for the week. Write down 1 to 2 manipulative phrases that you hear most often. Come up with a response for each of them using the broken record technique. Rehearse it in front of a mirror and try to use it at least once during the week. Don't expect perfect results the first time. The main thing is to get started. If this topic has touched you, you're not alone. Like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to the channel. We'll continue to explore complex relationship psychology topics. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. You have the right to your own life. Thank you for your attention.